Abuja mo akwa from like black media. Abuja President John Dramani Mahama ene eye aposifo asrafo na ene meka se security taxes e omo wo Ghana ni na wono omo hia na abuja die nti na wono omo hia ye woni se na nsente ya eye yokufo na afi eye interpofo ho nsensem ene nam so krampo ma chamentwu asia ko Wontumi esun ye kene Ofori Atta ye declare wanted ne na asefo enkrofo bebre eno ana President John Dramani Mahama security forces for Asia ene onu mudi nkomo no de abaso bode kese pa de ko eye new IGP Tetteh yonuhu se waya ade pa because na nsen ya wo ba yi wo hwe modern bo a wobo wa bla Nigeria fo timi kidnap eye Ghanaians na afin so eye Nigeria fo ni bia eye IGP dan palitimi two ni boys na omokoka Nigeria police fo timi ewurewure ma kofa enkrofo no chi wo mu nyina de Ghana fo enipa ba ye no de Nigeria fo so de ekwa no se ekyerese adwuma no obetima ye pa no ayempo amana boro so na wo wie no na obo eye DCOP natane Kofi Boakye enso abaso ewa adwumade obeye ede bo o my Ghana ene wo ka kyen se wo muso okọ retired de nemum wo moa eye natane new IGP Tetteh ena afen so eye aposifo ni asrafo security forces for na wo Ghana no wo mo wo no muntimi ye adwuma no na se ekoba se eye oman bi sufo aye from se terrorist for no person mo de omo ho ewewuru oman Ghana mo matime gina ene mo de asie na abusua owie ye na okasa aye ede fa chama Wontumi asia ko Wontumi de no se enye se bi obi tan chama Wontumi ana se bi etesa eye mra ene ne di eye asie ena afen so ken Ofori Atta so eye mra ene ne ko asemra ne bona ena emre na bono waka nsem bi bran pese okam kwagye nkyeremu basisi ye abuja baby a wo hwe me bia wo haw ne amane kodan na bia da eda wo so bia no bomode se unimi bedi nkomo ye de samna nwanwaso bi aba ye frene se eye sika kokko na gold samna wo haw bia da eda wo so bia wo hia sa samna we se bi afi wo ye bema wo hwe me wo bema sam wo pom bema ye ketwa brabeji bula matali eduro bi na wo bema enye kese watimi abo adwuma so ache ewo empem ye de akwankyere bi aba abuzuan no ye hwehwe wo hyebrim a ye frene se mpelifo akwankyere ana se wo betima frene back to sender onipa bi ha onipa bi tata wato bet ewo ho se wo sanity bi obeku bomode so be fa numbers na egu screen ase na woni mi akasa mhwehwe o hyebre mu wi a na bomode se me kire wo ne obeye
management board, distinguished guests, fellow citizens, I almost said fellow Ghanaians again, fellow citizens, ladies and gentlemen. It is with a profound sense of duty and optimism that I welcome you to this solemn yet uplifting occasion, and that is the swearing in of the new Police Council of the Republic of Ghana. This moment marks not only a constitutional requirement fulfilled, but also a renewed commitment to strengthening the rule of law, protecting human rights, and reinforcing the very foundations of our democracy. We gather here not just to administer oaths, but to inspire hope in our institutions, the future of our police service, and above all, hope in the enduring power of justice to unite and elevate our nation. I extend my heartfelt congratulations to the newly appointed members of the Council, especially to Her Excellency, our Vice President. Your selection is no coincidence. It reflects your integrity, expertise, and proven dedication to serving your nation. You've been called to serve at a critical time when public confidence in our institutions is being tested, and when the Ghana Police Service must reposition itself, I dare say reset itself, to meet the growing expectations of the Ghanaian people. You're now custodians of one of the most essential mandates in our republic: to guide the conduct, welfare, and effectiveness of our National Police Service. This is not a task to be taken lightly. It is a sacred trust, a moral and legal responsibility to uphold the dignity of the uniform, the sanctity of justice, and the security of every Ghanaian life. The Ghana Police Service must be a beacon of integrity. For too long, issues of politicization, arbitrary promotions, disregard for seniority, unfair postings, and breaches of professional conduct have cast shadows over the service's credibility. I'm fully aware of the frustrations among the ranks of the police service and the general public. Many of your officers feel sidelined and demoralized, and many citizens feel unheard and unprotected. These conditions are not sustainable in a just and democratic society. Today, I charge this council that we have just sworn in to be bold and impartial, address these grievances swiftly and justly, re-establish the trust within the service and between the service and the citizens. Do not allow power to overshadow fairness. Let professionalism, not political pressure, guide your decisions. We must restore the police service to its noble place as a force for good, governed not by fear, but by respect of an appreciative public, not by intimidation, but by exercising lawful authority. Ladies and gentlemen, security is not simply the presence of armed personnel on our streets. Proper security exists when citizens feel safe in their homes, on their streets, and in the hands of the institutions established to protect them. And that is why I emphasize a people-centered vision of policing, which is built on community partnerships, dialogue, accessibility, and empathy. Our police must not only be enforcers of the law, but must be collaborators with the society, working with our communities to prevent crime, to resolve disputes, and to protect vulnerable populations. Let this council we've just sworn in support reforms that promote community policing, enhances accountability mechanisms, and provides officers with the resources, the training, and psychological support they need to serve honorably and humanely. The world around is evolving. Crime is becoming more sophisticated, ranging from cybercrime to human trafficking to terrorism and organized networks that transcend borders. And Ghana must not be left behind in this evolution. I urge this council to work with the police administration to strengthen intelligence gathering capabilities, modernize operations through technology, and ensure the recruitment and retention of well-trained ethical officers. We must also align the service with the government's reset agenda, prioritizing professionalism, digital transformation, and institutional renewal across all sectors, including security. Let our police service become a 21st century institution that is agile, accountable, and forward-looking. One cannot speak of reforms without addressing the welfare of officers. Our officers cannot give their best when they are demotivated, when they are underpaid, when they are poorly dressed, poorly housed, or working in substandard conditions. This council must lead the conversation on improving the conditions of service for all personnel, from logistics and accommodation to pensions and psychological support. The welfare of officers must be central to every policy you review or implement. Morale is not just about monetary incentives, it is about fairness, it's about recognition, institutional respect. Officers must see a clear path for advancement, free from favoritism and grounded in merit. And I wish to assure you that this council will have my support. We will soon undertake a massive retooling of the police service to provide you with the tools and logistics you need to fulfill your mandate. Let me commend the police management team for the successes you have chalked recently in the fight against armed robbery, and also your collaboration with your Nigerian counterparts in apprehending the kidnappers in Nigeria and bringing their Ghanaian victims safely back home. You also deserve plaudits for your apprehension of the killers of some mobile money merchants in Kumasi, Ofori, and Aflao. Your arrest of the suspects in the Nsawam sandpit killing is also very much appreciated. Despite these successes, there is much more to do. You must use top-grade police intelligence gathering to unravel some of the many high-level murders that have remained unsolved. You must also track down and arrest the gunmen who freely assassinate unarmed civilians in some of our conflict areas. We will soon mount a massive exercise across the country to light up our cities. We will install street lights in all major urban centers across the country. This will light up the country and assist you in your fight against crime at night. Dear Council members, the future of Ghana depends on the strength of its institutions. When institutions work, hope flourishes. When institutions fail, disillusionment takes root. We are a resilient people. Despite our challenges, economic, political, or social, our collective will to build a better Ghana remains unshaken. This council must embody that will. Let your work send a signal to every corner of the country that fairness still matters and that justice still lives and that Ghana is still worth believing in. As President, I once again pledge my full support to this council. You will have my ear at all times when you speak. I'll support you to uphold justice, and the government will back you when you act to restore order, and the gratitude of the Ghanaian people will follow you when your decisions reflect fairness, integrity, and courage. I urge all arms of government, institutions, oversight institutions, and civil society to work in concert with this police council. When we act together, anchored on principle and driven by hope, there is no challenge we cannot surmount. This swearing in is more than just an administrative event. It's the beginning of a new covenant, a solemn promise to make Ghana safer, fairer, and more just. Remember that on this day, we chose to rise above cynicism and commit once more to building the Ghana we all believe in. A Ghana is one where institutions serve the people, not themselves. A Ghana where the police are respected because it's worthy of respect. A Ghana where justice is not delayed, not denied, and is never compromised. To the new council members, I urge you to serve with distinction. Let your leadership inspire not fear but trust, and let your work be guided not by the shadows of the past, by the bright possibilities of Ghana's future. I congratulate you once again. May your tenure be successful and impactful and remembered as the turning point in the journey towards a more efficient and respected police service and a more secure and hopeful Ghana. May God bless the Ghana Police Service and may God bless our homeland Ghana. Thank you.